Hey everyone, welcome back to Mum's Eye View. I'm Carly Musleh and today I have a couple of festive hairstyles perfect for Christmas. So you want to start with clean hair. I've washed mine, then when it was about 80% dry, I added in some of the VO5 Give Me Texture foam. So it's not like typical mousses that can leave hair feel dry and crunchy. This one, as you can see, the hair feels soft, or looks soft rather. It feels soft to me and it looks healthy, doesn't look crunchy at all. It holds wave, which is perfect for me because I have very straight hair, so I need to put a little bit of curl in just so that braids and everything hold a lot better. And it's also a heat protectant as well, so it's perfect. Make sure the hair is completely dry, then if you need to use your heat tools, then you can proceed with that. I've just used a curling wand just to lightly wave my hair. So the first hairstyle is one that people think is really difficult, but it's actually quite easy, and I've got a bit of a cheat in there. What you're going to need is some clear bands. I'm using the ones from Mila Rose. They came in a selection with black and clear, so I'm going to use the clear ones. The black ones are perfect if you have dark hair. I'm also going to use some of the Toni & Guy Casual Sculpting Powder just to add a little bit of texture to the root, just so it's not completely weighed down. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that at the moment, just to the front section of the hair. It adds volume and texture, kind of adds a little bit of grit to it as well, so it's not too smooth. So next, just section your hair off and then add in a little bit of back combing if you need it. I'm just going to add some of mine towards the crown. So I'm going to take this section here and add a little bit of back combing. So then you just want to gather all the hair around to the side. I like to go on the opposite side of my parting just for a bit of balance. Then loosely tie it with the band. Now you're probably thinking a fishtail braid doesn't have a band in. Well, this is like an extra pair of hands. This is the cheat because we are going to cut this out. So you just want to start off by having your hair basically in a side ponytail like such. Then you're going to split that in half. Make sure it's even. So if you have any layers, make sure the layers are split between the two. You don't want most of the short hair on this side and then long on the other. So just make sure that it's nice and even. So what we're going to do really simply is take sections from the back of each part and then cross it over to the front section. So I'm going to take a small amount from the back of this one and then cross it over so that it meets the front of this one. Then the same on this side. So I'm taking a small section from the back, crossing it over so it becomes part of this side, and then you're going to continue that. So basically the back becomes the front of the other side, and the thinner the sections, the better it looks. So when you come to the end, or when you get to the section where the layers are just too short, then just add in your clear elastic. I'm not going to do it too tight because what I want to do now is just loosen up this fishtail braid. It just makes the hair look thicker as well. So you try and take it from each little section. If that happens, then you can take one of these. These are the gold clips from the Andrew Barton collection, and you can just easily clip this in at the back. Then when you finish with the braid, just give it little spritz of hairspray just to catch any of those little flyaways. This is the VO5 Shape My Style Creation hairspray. I like it because of the smell, and also it doesn't leave hair feeling sticky, which is perfect. Then we're going to snip that band, so just be very careful that you don't catch any of your hair with this. And if you want to, you can decorate the end of the braid with a ribbon or a bow. I'm using this one by Georgia Asda. It has little diamantes in the centre, and I'm just going to clip that onto the end. And that is a very simple cheats guide to a fishtail braid. So the second look is also a cheats guide. This one is a faux Dutch braid, so you don't actually have to do any braiding. It's just all about looping and tying. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So what I'm going to do first is apply a small pump of a gloss. This one's Andrew Barton Smooth That Frizz. I'm just going to apply a very small amount through the hair, just because I want this to look really smooth and shiny. So you're also going to need something to hold the sections out of the way. I'm using these by Andrew Barton, and they're the gold metal clips. So firstly, I'm just going to take a section just on the top, as if you're doing half hair up ponytail. So that section you've just made, you want to clip that out of the way, and then create another section. Then with that top section, you want to half that and take this one up and just clip that out the way. Then take your two sections and then take a small amount of hair from each side and add it to the ponytail. Then just repeat the process, so half this section, and then take up the little ponytail that you've just made, and grab these two and take small amounts from the side. If you've got to the end, then just hold that all in position to make one ponytail. Loop that one through, and then just tie these together. Then just repeat the process basically, so half this and take it underneath. Then next we're going to make this look thicker, so we're going to take these sections and we're just going to pull them out. So that is it, and as you can see, it definitely looks like you've done a reverse braid. If you want to, again, you can use the ribbon, the bow, you can use anything in the ends, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. But I am going to give it a final spray of hairspray, just keep it all in place and get rid of these tiny bits of hair, secure them down. So I hope you've enjoyed these tutorials. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, then please subscribe. I'll see you soon.